All right. So it is 8:38 p.m.
Oh,
October 29, and you know how do you get ejected with 1.5 seconds left? No? My name is Zach Nera,
my name is Louis Villanueva
and this is Did Not Play.
because not playing might be a great thing.
Yan. Happy
Wait lang,
spooky
no?
night, pare.
Oh, spooky. Oh, ano? Spooky nights, spooky nights. Careful tayo, parang iba yung dinig ko doon. Pero wait lang. Na-curious ako dun sa intro mo.
Ayan. Oh,
Sino, sino yung
si Westbrook.
1.5? Ah,
Si
ah,
Westbrook.
kwento mo naman anong nangyari. Di ko napanood eh.
Ah, ano siya eh?
Ah,
Bale,
gets ko na.
ah,
Yan ba yung basketball etiquette? Yung nag-dunk yung player ng Oklahoma?
yeah. Yeah.
Ah,
Mamaya ano, mag konting deep dive dun sa game na 'yon mamaya.
sige,
Kasi
sige,
ano 'yan
sige.
eh, later in the week na game.
I guess, medyo jump pack tayo tonight.
Oo nga eh.
So marami tayong pag-uusapan. Pero we're
Yan.
on our second episode and Kyrie is still not playing and is still not vaccinated.
Oo.
Ano
Wala.
yan? Gawin na natin yung Kyrie watch for the whole season. Mention
Sige.
natin yan hanggat hindi siya
Sige.
naglalaro.
Malamang 'yan ano. Susulpot din 'yan. Nararamdaman ko.
Oo nga. Pero for now, he's still not playing.
Talagang DNP.
Oh, DNP.
So, bago tayo magsimula, ipakita mo na ang video about the new rules. Maraming naapektuhan na players. Maraming
Oo.
naapektuhan na performances.
Alam ko yan.
All right. So, I'll just share my screen real quick.
Fouls. These are all things that are very.
So, yan. Yan yung mga yung mga major. Pag medyo nag-lean ka, o kaya medyo awkward yung tira mo, o kaya sumipa ka, yan mga mga babantayan ng mga referees ngayon.
Mm.
Very important and were analyzed this offseason by league reps and the referees. So with that said, Senior Vice President of Referee Development, Monty Mccutchen, and he is sharp. I love the swag with the outfit, number one. Let's just address that. I got to give you a round of applause. So thank you for joining us, taking the time, and meeting with us recently on the Zoom call. Now, we have a number of items to unravel, with there being a recent emphasis on, the emphasis on non-basketball moves. So go ahead and educate our viewers on what all this entails.
Well, we saw over the course of several years what our players do better than any group of players in the world, which is innovate the game. Their desire to win, their desire to work at their craft, and the amount of time and energy they put into innovation leads us to new plays. And we saw that the two-step step back was creating a game in open space. We see the way the game is played today as an open space. When Grant and I worked early in our careers, the game was played from the free throw line down to the baseline. But now we know that the game is played from the free throw line all the way up to the top of the key and even deeper. We have players shooting out at the logo now. And that
So, forward ko dun sa may mga sample siya eh.
Okay.
if they can continue in normal play, then it will be a no call. We have some examples if you want to look at them tonight.
Absolutely.
That are sort of highlighting some of those.
Give us those visual aids. I'm glad that you brought those. Let's go ahead and show those to the people so they can have a better understanding of exactly what you're speaking on.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at a play. Now, we had over 500 plays that we looked at the NBA preseason meetings for referees. We can only show a few today, but we see here Gordon takes an abnormal launch angle to create contact, and it's done in a way for the sole purpose of getting free throws. As such, the contact is significant. Grayson cannot continue on in normal play, and an offensive foul was called last year and should continue to be called this year. Now, that doesn't mean that every pump fake is abnormal. We've got a great example of that with CJ and Ivica in the next example. And we're going to see that CJ here comes along. He gives a good pump fake. Ivica bites on the pump fake. And CJ, in a normal shooting motion, still leans in a little, but there's nothing abnormal about this. Every player for the last 50 years has done this, or in our 75th year anniversary, the last 75 years. And we're going to continue to reward this as a defensive foul because that's good basketball on the offensive player's behalf, and he should be rewarded with 2 free throws. As I said earlier, we're also looking at players that veer off their path in an abnormal or abrupt way, an overt way. We have an example here we see in Milwaukee with DJ Augustine coming around. He clearly beats Elfrid over the top of the pick. Elfrid then is trailing a little, but instead of going up for a normal shot, which he had at his disposal, DJ veers off abruptly back into Elfrid. Contact is more than marginal or incidental, and in fact is significant enough to take Elfrid out of normal play. Notice that I say that the player doesn't have to go to the ground. We're not going to incentivize flopping by making them go to the ground. If the contact is significant enough to take them out of normal play, we want the offensive foul to be called. In that case, moving forward, this play will be viewed as an offensive foul moving into this season.
And this is all obviously made to produce a better product for the fans.
Sure.
The league and the league and the refs clearly are in alignment with making a better product for everyone to watch.
Ro, it's interesting that you bring that up because good officiating can only take place when we are aligned. When the stakeholders, the players, the franchises, the coaching staffs, when we do our job well as an official, what we do is we do it consistently night in and night out. If we do the job of the interpretation of the competition committee well and are consistent with it, then coaches are allowed to coach it to the levels of expertise that they bring to our game. And then the players, are, as I said earlier, are the best in the world at making adaptations to that new interpretation. And when we do all this, we get to the point where then we get consistency across all stakeholders. We have one more example. If you want to show it, I can talk us through that.
Yes,
That gives
let's
us
do
to
it.
that last point, and it's a kick out. We're also going to take care of kickouts and arm hooks. We have an example of a kick out here. Jordan comes down. He sees that the defender's going to meet him. He kicks out. As you can see, Bey is not taken out of normal play here. Desmond is allowed to then release on out to a potential fast break. We would want this to be a no call moving into this season so that flow, normal play can continue and we get exciting basketball in the open court and we don't stop games with frivolous fouls and violations.
Monty Grant Hill here. I just want to say you
Yan.
And we would like to thank our NBA correspondent, Mr. Monty Mccutchen. Those
Thank
are
you.
very grateful insights on the changes to the NBA this season. Thank you.
Medyo puyat siya na nung kinontak natin.
Uh,
Yun. So, pag mukha kang awkward, hindi, tapos tumira ka ng tres, hindi ka tatawagan. Napapansin ko nga ngayon pag dumadrive sila, tapos pag mukhang vertical naman yung talon nung kahit tinamaan yung offensive player ng defensive player na naka-vertical. Wala, hindi tatawagan ng foul.
Parang based on my understanding on the new rule, kapag normal shooting motion ka, foul pa rin siya. Like yung
Yes, defensive.
example kay
McCollum.
di ba? He's still in a jumping motion, sumabay yung defender. Kahit nag-lean forward siya, foul pa rin. Kasi he's in the shooting motion eh. Hindi yung nag-attract siya. Unlike yung dati, yung nag-attract siya ng defense. Pag tumayo yung depensa, yan. So, madali pa rin intindihin yung changes. Pero, madaming affected na players.
Kasi yung normal moves mo, mag-a-adjust ka eh. Although pag great player ka naman, makapag-adjust ka. It just takes a while.
While I was watching the video, I was just going over the internet and may comment si James Harden regarding the new rule.
Ano sabi?
Sabi niya he is the sure poster boy of the NBA's new rule change. Which is totoo naman kasi I think he's one of the reasons why this rule was put into place eh, 'di ba?
Totoo. Mag-petition siya para maging poster boy nung
Tapos ang nag-comment pa siya, sabi dun sa article sa SI.com na Harden went on to say that the change was not even the rules, just certain people. Which to some extent has truth to it. I mean, aside from James Harden, we got Steph Curry, Damian Lillard,
Doncic.
Doncic, Trae Young, Paul George. Yun yung mga ano eh.
Kahit si Lebron.
Oh, ayoko na mag-comment kasi baka ma-hurt ka. Pero, yan.
Oo. Hindi, wala naman. Kasi, pag teammate mo si Lebron, pag kaaway mo si Lebron or kalaban mo sa court, parang nagtataka ka bakit siya reklamo. Pero pag kakampi mo si Lebron, doon mo nakikita na nga, maraming foul na hindi natatawagan. Lalong dadami ngayon.
Tapos speaking of rule changes, there is an article from sportingnews.com that only the great NBA players force the NBA to change the rules. So nung time daw ni Wilt, offensive goaltending. Kasi tangkad niya masyado eh.
Oo nga.
Oo. Tapos nung time daw ni Jordan, illegal offense, clear out. Yung mga di ba? Iso ball. Tapos kay Barkley naman, yung post up, backing down for 5 seconds.
Okay.
Tapos kay Shaq, zone defense.
Yan talaga naalala ko.
Oo. Tapos Iverson, ito, maalala mo rin to, dress code. not much on the rules, pero yeah, he changed the image of the NBA. Kasi issue din yan nung panahon natin, di ba? They were being associated with being from the streets, ganun. Being a basketball player is a professional job still, di ba?
Pero parang pabalik na yung rule na yun na dress code. May street clothes na rin ngayon dahil sa COVID.
Oo. Siguro tanggalin yun ulit after na.
Oo.
Kasi ito hindi ko medyo gets. Kay Durant daw, rip through move.
Rip through move?
Oo.
I'm not sure.
I don't understand. Tapos ito daw sa new rule, Trae Young naman kasama din sa company ng mga shooters.
Okay.
So yun. So what do you think? Is it good for the league or is it bad or no impact?
Good for the league. Good for the league yun. Good for the fans. Yung players lang talaga ang tatamaan yan. Kasi yung mga moves mo nga na babaguhin mo dahil dun sa bagong change. At saka baka magugulat ka kasi kunwari critical moments na nung game tapos hindi tatawagan ng foul, di ba talaga? Dun. Pero it's entertaining for us, for the fans.
Yep. Good for the league na. I agree. Siguro yun nga, yung make or break doon yung mga deciding moments. Pero pwede mo naman siya i-challenge eh. I mean like yung game-winning shot, di ba?
Kung di mo pa nagastos.
Di ba? There's that rule naman to counter if ever na magka-issue dun sa new rule. So yun. Before we move on to our next topic for the week, I would just like to shout out our regular viewer, Quincy. Is Critics represent. Thank you again for watching tonight. So yun. So ano na ba yung next natin?
Yung games for the week. Medyo hihimay-himayin ko siya ng konti.
Okay.
Nung Monday kailan ba to? Yes, Monday. I'll just go through some of the battles that I've seen or nag-note taking ako ng konti. Nung Monday, Boston versus Houston. Panalo yung Boston tapos si Jalen Green pumutok ng 30 points.
Speaking of, before natin i-continue, Filipino Heritage Night, Kanina, oo. Yeah. And it was a momentous event. It was first time in history wherein 2 players of Filipino descent played in one NBA game. So shout out kina Kuya Jordan Clarkson and Kuya Jalen Green.
Yes, talagang maganda
Ingat sa screen share
Anyway, yung
go.
Kailan ba yan? Kanina si Clarkson naka 16 points. Tapos si Si Jalen Green, 13 points. Nakadunk din siya kanina eh. Okay.
Yung lagpas niya kay Bogdan.
Ah. Wala, nahirapan ng Houston kasi ang ganda ng ball movement ng Jazz. Sila na lang yung undefeated ngayon.
Tapos speaking of Houston, pinanood ko rin yung post-game interview ng Filipino Heritage Night. Jalen Green was put in an awkward situation. Kasi parang about the representing the Philippines, tinanong si Kuya Jordan. Parang syempre proud daw siya. So sabi niya, someday parang I look forward to seeing Jalen Green wearing the same colors.
Ganon.
Kaso malabo mangyari yun kasi Jalen Green played for the Team US under 18. I think there's a conflict on it.
Yes.
Hindi ko lang alam yung specifics. Pero hindi ka pwede mag-represent ng two countries eh.
Oo nga.
Yun. Tapos sinabi lang ni Jalen parang I'm put into a hot spot. Let's just talk about it when the time comes. Parang dinefuse niya yung question.
Parang nakatali.
Oo. So yun lang naman.
Okay. So yun, nag-30 points si Jalen din kaso panalo yung Boston.
Is John Wall playing pa ba o hindi na?
Hindi. Parang ang huli kong balita, parang nag-agree yung Houston tsaka si John Wall na hindi mo na siya paglaruin. So,
Yun nga,
I think
yun
there's a trade coming up.
Oo, yun yung magandang dun sa deal nila. Unlike dun kay Ben Simmons. Kasi in agreement yung management ng Houston eh. And John Wall did not, I think, force the trade. Parang binot up niya lang. Tapos nag-agree yung management. And he did not announce it first to the media. So siguro kaya pinayagan din siya. Kasi maayos yung usapan nila.
Oo nga eh. So,
which I think is dapat parang example din for other NBA players na parang don't force the management into an awkward situation. Kasi kung pagbibigyan ka rin naman kasi they would get returns like picks, player of equal value, di ba?
Tsaka yan nga yung marami na apektuhan yung training camp, yung preparation ng team, di ba? Yung mga paglatag ng plays, yan ang tatamaan kapag gulatan.
So, Ben Simmons, please take note.
Tapos nung Monday, maganda yung simula nung Lakers eh. Parang nanalo yung Lakers against the Grizzlies. Si Melo nag top 9 of all time. Ayan, mali. Wrong na naman. Basta si Melo nag top 9, nalampasan niya si Moses Malone. So, ang next is Shaq, number 8. Ang total points ni Carmelo ngayon is 27,410. Tapos, wait. After noon yung GSW, 3-0 sila nung Monday versus Kings. After noon yung GSW, 3-0 sila nung Monday versus Kings. 27 points si Steph. And 10 assists. Tapos si Jordan Poole is 22 points.
Diba? Candidate na yan si Jordan Poole for most improved.
Most improved. Oo.
Depende lang kung kailan babalik si Clay.
Yan. Tsaka kung maganda yung tinatakbo pa rin ng GSW. Pag na-maintain nila yan, malaki chance niya.
I think they can maintain eh. Kasi barring no injuries, ganyan naman sila over the years eh. Kung how they play at the start of the season, it dictates yung nila eh. Like yung championship run nila, di ba? Ganun din. Tsaka Steph is back to his cooking ways.
Oo nga eh.
Parang niya eh. Rejuvenated siya eh, no?
Oo, ganado. Pinagpatuloy niya lang yung latter parts of the season last year. Talaga pumuputok na siya nun eh. So parang tuloy-tuloy pa rin.
Siguro din, it helped na when KD was there, kumbaga kahit paano na-preserve yung minutes niya. He wasn't as pressured as before. Tapos ngayon niya lang ina-unleash uli yung usual step, di ba?
Yan. Tapos Tuesday, Nets versus Wizards. Manalo yung Nets. Si Kuzma, ganun pa rin.
6 points?
Hindi ko nakita kung ilang points siya eh.
Okay.
Pero ganun pa rin. Yung mga open threes, hindi pumapasok. Ganun. Yun, problema pa rin ng Wizards nung game na yun, lacking defense, tsaka nag-click talaga yung shooting ng Nets. Tapos si Patty Mills, pumutok din ng game na yun. Next one, Bulls-Raptors. Yung Tuesday, 4-0 yung Bulls. Lamang sila ng 20 tapos nahabol. And medyo sentimental yung laro kay DeRozan kasi sa sa Toronto. Laking tulong ni DeRozan sa Bulls kasi nakakuha siya ng free throws, tapos yung bola hindi parati na kay Zach LaVine, lesser pressure. Tapos yun, kaya niya mag-close out ng games. Tsaka kahit pa paano may leadership roles na siya doon sa Bulls.
Speaking of Bulls, I saw the highlight. I don't know if it's the same game. Yung behind the back, no look pass ni Caruso to Zach LaVine.
Kanina yata yun.
Okay. Ganda.
Ganda ng play.
Nagpapakita si Caruso na it was a mistake by LA.
Oo nga eh. Hinayang din ako dun eh. Next one, nung Tuesday pa rin, Celtics versus Hornets. Nag-OT yun. Parang humabol yung Celtics, tapos punersa nila yung OT. The game had 25 lead changes. Jaylen Brown had 30 points, tapos may maganda siyang dunk doon eh. And si Tatum, 41 points. Si LaMelo Ball, 7 yung 3 points. Ayun, naalala mo?
Ito yung dunk night for the NBA.
Yeah.
Yung behind the back si LaMelo, tapos nung overtime, si Jaylen Brown over Miles Bridges, RIP.
Ganda ng laban.
Oo.
Yan. Tapos, yung last episode, sinabi natin si Jabari Parker. Nung October 18, winave ng Celtics si Parker. Tapos nung October 20, binigyan siya ng bagong kontrata. So, hindi ko alam kung ano nangyari in the span of 2 days.
I think siguro restructuring ng contract. Kasi di ba, alam mo yung mga Kevin Durant, James Harden, yung kailangan, I forgot, parang kailangan nila mag-opt out para magka-renew sila on a higher price. Baka something similar to that effect.
So, sa presyo, no?
Oo.
Na baka hindi nagkasundo. Pwede. Yun. Tapos yung game na yun, naglaro si, Jabari Parker, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 1 block. So, di ba?
Decent numbers.
Oh.
Better than Kuzma. Ay. So Kuzma would hate this podcast so much.
Kuzma.
We would love to be proven wrong, pero this is for you, bro. Step up and we would acknowledge the great play.
Malamang sinabihan ka na ni Bradley Beal tsaka ni LeBron yung mga linalaro mo. Tapos yun, speaking of dunks, yung Cavs versus Nuggets, same day. Nadakdakan ni Markkanen si Jokic. Tapos may yung player ng Cavs mamaya i-feature natin, si Evan Mobley. Mamaya.
Not related to Coutinho. As earlier discussed. Before we continue, may shoutout naman dun sa natin, isang regular viewer, si Jebawalan.
What up?
Exclamation point notify. Hindi ko alam kung applicable ba yan dito.
Yan. Tapos, okay naman yung Cavs, kaya lang kailangan nila ng consistency from scorers. Tapos last year, tinalo nila yung Nets 2 beses eh. So, consistency lang siguro.
Tsaka ang ganda ng addition ni Ricky Rubio.
Oo. Kasi may playmaking.
Akala ko, he was like at the tail end of his career na. Yung pa-decline na. Hindi pa rin no?
Akala ko rin. That game, 24 points, 19 rebounds si Jokic. Pero panalo yung Cavs. Wednesday, New York versus Philly. May update ng game na yun tungkol kay Ben Simmons as of October 26 US time. Parang sumasama na raw siya sa practice, tapos yung medical team chine-check yung back soreness. May ganun pala siya. Tapos he is also consulting assistance for his mental health. So sabi ng Sixers, parang hindi naman nila iti-trade si Simmons hanggat sa okay na siya physically and mentally. Pero right now, inisip lang nila yung championship eh. Babayaran pa rin nila si Simmons as long as na may attempts or may effort kahit papano na ganun.
Tapos, in relation to that, may nabasa rin akong article about Paul Pierce commenting on the 76er situation. Na parang you would need to be some kind of player for Doc Rivers to force you to go home. Parang in his entire career, isa lang daw yung alam niya na player na napauwi aside from Ben Simmons.
Sinabi niya kung sino?
Siyempre hindi.
Grabe, no? So yun, yung game na yun, panalo yung New York. Balance scoring yung Knicks eh. Tapos 43% sila from the 3-point line. Same day, Lakers versus San Antonio. Just a bit of trivia. Si Pop, kailangan na lang niya ng 26 wins para siya na yung winningest coach in NBA
Siguro
history.
that's the reason why he's not yet retiring.
Oo, may hinahabol.
Kasi if you take a look at San Antonio's roster, parang sino nandun?
Binibuild nila ngayon kay DeJounte Murray pero hindi mo naman talaga Saka yung Keldon Johnson pero hindi pa sila. Well, San Antonio is known for known for unknown players di ba?
Pero in fairness with those roster, grabe na nanalo pa rin sila.
Oo, si Coach Pop yun eh.
Kaya nga, na you know na it's good coaching. Saka andun din si sino yun yung journeyman na shooter? Wait. Favorite ko din yun eh. Doug McDermott yun. Kaso
si Dog McBuckets yung tawag sa kanya sa Bulls.
In China. At saka in China. I mean, too bad his game didn't transition to the NBA. Pero, he's one of my favorite players.
Maganda rin yung game ng San Antonio LA na yun. Pumunta sa OT. Wala si LeBron dahil sa ankle soreness. Pero si AD tsaka si Russ, 30 plus points each. Puro clutch shots. Tapos yung yung may pick and roll yung San Antonio na hindi mahuli-huli ng Lakers. So, talagang masagwa yung depensa ng Lakers. As of the moment.
Actually, weakness naman talaga ng LA ang defense eh. Since previous seasons pa. I mean, when LeBron came.
May time na kaya naman to? Last year yata. Number 1 sila sa defensive rating. Pero hindi mo, yan eh. Kumbaga, hindi niya na-measure lahat eh. So, minsan, mababa yung field goal percentage ng kalaban, pero mataas yung score. Dahil maraming attempts at rebounds. So, ganun. And then, also that day, Wednesday, Jazz versus Nuggets. Nag 3-0 yung Jazz noon. Panalo sila ng game. Na nawala si Jokic dahil nagbungguan sila ng tuhod.
Tinamaan yung tuhod, oo.
Ni Gobert. Si Will Barton gumawa nung third quarter 16 points. Si Clarkson nag 8,000 career points ng game na yun. Now Thursday, ito puro underdog nanalo kahapon. Simula dun sa OKC versus LA. Sana galit na yung Lakers kasi nakakainis. Kumbaga, sabi ni James Worthy, parang it's not Lakers basketball. Parang you lose a 26-point lead, you take your foot off the pedal, and then hindi ka ba dumepensa, tapos yung execution ng mga last few minutes, hindi nila inikot yung bola, tira ng tres, kaya talo sila. 26 points na habol, and then natalo sila ng 8 points.
Ito, personal opinion ko lang Parang tingin ko kasi it starts and ends with LeBron eh. Parang if LeBron's not playing, parang yung team niya, parang tamad din.
Yan ang Yun sana ang iniiwasan kaya kinuha si Westbrook.
Pero hindi.
Hindi nangyari. Kailangan nandun talaga si LeBron.
To think, he just came off like a 20-plus game the night before, diba?
Yan.
Kaya I think siguro kailangan din ng LA for AD to step up in kailangan times talaga na wala si LeBron.
Hindi iniisip ko kailangan if magcha-champion ng Lakers, kailangan si AD, MVP caliber type of season.
By the way, things are going, tingin ko, baka early first round exit sila.
Wag
Kung
naman sana.
aabot, kung aabot pa nga kamo ng playoffs. Kasi, they're not playing D. I mean, sinong Melo, you can't Diba?
Yan,
I mean, there's no question na they're an offensive juggernaut, pero sabi nga, cliche na.
defense.
Defense wins championships, diba?
So, I'm
Just
sure.
took Milwaukee, diba? That's what they did to an offensive team in Phoenix, diba? Yun
Yan
lang.
nga. Kaya I'm sure galit sila. Sana galit sila, no? Sana pinapagalitan sila ng mga coach nila. And sana they're motivated to turn things around. Although maaga pa naman, but it doesn't look good.
Pero I still believe na it will change once LeBron gets back.
Sana. Yan. And then next, same day, Hornets beat Magic. Ang Hornets kahapon is 4-1. Si Miles Bridges malaking ini-improve. May injury sila eh. Si Terry Rozier yata hindi naglalaro.
There are rumors na kaya maganda daw laro ni Miles Bridges is because contract year. I don't know kung sino nag-comment sa NBA team on TNT team. I think it was Shaq. Na para if he plays consistently throughout the season, he might bag a $100 million contract next year.
Ayun. Kaya pala. Well, it's good for the Hornets. Si Gordon Hayward naglalaro, ayan. Okay din. Medyo okay din siya ngayon kaya medyo smooth yung ball rotation ng Hornets. And then Toronto beat Indiana. Gumawa nun si Scotty Barnes. Fourth pick siya ngayon eh. Hindi ko pa siya masyado kalala. And si Van Vliet, syempre. Cavs versus Clippers on the same day. Panalo yung Cavs. So pansin mo, panalo yung Cavs, panalo yung OKC. First win ng OKC to sa Lakers pa. And then mamaya.
I think OKC has the worst lineup currently.
Yes, I think so.
Wala kang
Hindi ko pa alam yung Detroit.
Hindi, Detroit has their number 1 pick. Plus they have Grant, what's his first name again? The one from Denver.
Ay, Jeremy
Grant, diba?
Pero hindi ko alam kung may panalo na sila eh. Di pa.
So siguro second to the last. Pero I don't think they're the last.
Oo. Grabe. Nakakatawa yung mabalik tayo dun sa Lakers, yung OKC, may yung pinagalitan ni Westbrook si Bazley. Jonathan Bazley. Siya 1 out of 16 going into the game. Ang dami niyang na-shoot na tres nung ng game.
Pero since we're on the topic, what's your opinion on the basketball etiquette na if you are leading by 10 points or more, parang don't add insult to injury, huwag ka na mag-dunk, huwag ka na mag-show off. Do you think that still stands true to today?
Bilang Pilipino, I think hindi naman magmamatter. Lalo na siguro na-trigger palalo si Westbrook noon kasi tinambakan nila tapos nahabol sila. So parang kung ako si Westbrook, hindi na sana ako nag-react.
Oh yeah. Kasi parang bigyan mo na dun sa bata. Parang that's his 10 seconds of fame kumbaga, di ba?
Tsaka expression, yun ba?
Oh.
After a hard-fought game.
Tsaka who knows na para baka this is their first and last win for the next maybe 10 games, di ba?
Yun lang. Oh. Siguro nga yun, trigger lang si Westbrook.
Pero yun nga ako din, parang wala na masyado dapat naging reaction doon. I mean, the guy didn't mean insult eh. Parang, di ba, hindi naman siya nag-show off after niya mag-dunk, di ba? Parang tampak siya.
Oh.
And so, siguro valid yung ni Westbrook kung nag-show off pa, parang nag-gesture siya or what not, di ba? Nag-expression siya. Wala, dumang lang tapos baba na uli sa court. Pagbaba ng court, yun siya hinarang ni Westbrook, di ba?
Yes.
So, yun lang.
Yan. So, going back, Cavs and Clippers. So, nanalo yung Cavs. Ang Clippers nun, 79 points lang. Sa sa Staples to. And then
Kasi
Hawks versus
Clippers are their own worst enemy.
minsan okay sila, no? United.
Oo.
Tapos minsan collapse.
Bad trip lang na United sila pag Dallas kalaban.
For the past 2 years now.
Oo.
Anyhow, Hawks versus Pels. Wala pa si Zion. Panalo yung Hawks si Trae Young 31 points ng game na yun. Wizards beat the Celtics in Boston. Tapos ngayon, Wizards are 3-1. Yung game na yun, si Kuzma 12 points. Si Dinwiddie 22 points. Si Montrezl Harrell 25 points. Tapos si Bradley Beal, meron siyang shakti na full. May tira siya na close range. Nag-mintis. Diba? On the third attempt, nakuha niya. Pero natawa sila eh. Wolves beat Bucks in home court ng Bucks. Si Karl Anthony Towns gumawa. Kahit nag 40 points si Giannis, pero siya lang kasi yung gumawa. Everybody else less than 20 points.
On that note, na panood ko yung interview niya, Anthony Edwards. Parang, alam mo yung play na nag-coast to coast si Giannis, tapos 4 silang bumantay. Pero nakapag-layup pa rin si Giannis. And then nagmintis yun nung una, tapos na-rebound niya, tapos na-score niya ulit, di ba? Parang sabi ni Anthony Edwards, parang, how are you supposed to defend that? We're 4 guys chasing after him, cornering him, and he still made the shot. So, yeah. Tapos may post-game interview si Kat. Parang tinanong siya na parang, sabi daw kasi ng ibang fans, there's, wala daw siyang passion maglaro. Parang inconsistent eh. Like, di ba, ilang points siya nung game? 40?
Si Kat?
Oo.
Parang 20 plus.
Basta nag-player of the game siya, di ba? Kasi parang hindi siya consistent na parang nawawala siya in certain games, di ba? Parang dinadoubt yung passion niya. Pero sagot niya lang na there always be haters. Pero each night, he's going out with all passion to win the game.
Mahirap.
Pero I understand where the question or the doubt is coming from. Kasi 'di ba, he's been on Minnesota since his rookie year, 'di ba? Pero wala eh, parang stagnant siya eh. Hindi siya nag-improve pero hindi rin siya nagde-decline.
Ayun. Yung game na yon, si Towns, si Russell, tsaka si Edwards combined 79 points. So ang lakas sana nila kung consistent.
Consistent, di ba? Oo. They're a threat in the West.
And then, for that day
wait.
also...
Before tayo manis, pinag-usapan natin ito the other day. Share lang natin sa kanila.
Yeah.
Pat Beverly. Di ba? Ano lang natin to, discuss lang.
Kung nagkukulang ka sa passion, tingnan mo si Pat Beverly.
Yun, sobra nakakainis na. Parang, I think it was Lopez. Sino yung hindi, si Valanciunas yata. Iba na yata kalaban nila. Si Valanciunas si Valanciunas nag-free throw, tapos nakiki-free throw siya doon. Tapos nung tinabig siya ni Valanciunas parang get off, mag-free throw na ako. Siya pa galit, di ba? Come on, man. Parang instigating a fight eh.
Di mo alam kung utos ng coach yun o talagang...
Hindi. Clippers man lang, ganun na siya.
Yeah,
ito yung mga nakakalaro mo sa kanto ng ice tubig, yung mga nananahod. Papatayin ka para sa ice tubig, di ba?
Hindi lang nakakatakot kalaro, nakakatakot naman eh. Tignan.
Ayan, so moving on.
Alright. And then, same day, Memphis Grizzlies versus Portland. Panalo yung Portland. Si Dame Lillard, for the past few games, 2 out of 24 from 3. Tapos, parang 8% lang yun sa 3 points. Tapos, etong game versus Grizzlies, naka-4 na tres siya. Pero si McCollum yung gumawa. Ayan, panalo yung Portland.
Ganda nung play ni McCollum, parang nakadalawang ikot siya sa may mid-range free throw. Sa may free throw. Yung hinila niya si Ja Morant.
Wala eh.
Parang unang ikot niya, hindi kumagat. Umikot siya opposite side, kumagat. Tapos umikot pa siya uli bago tumira.
Galing. Yun, so... And another underdog, yung Kings, na naka-buzzer beater si Harrison Barnes, tinalo nila yung Suns. Hindi ko lang sure, pero isa pa lang yata panalo ng Suns.
Ayun pala, hindi ba ito sila ang worst lineup pala? Pero
Ang
hindi
Suns?
eh. Ang Kings.
Ay,
Pero strangely, ano no? I mean, compared to Cleveland, di ba? I mean, OKC, mas maganda na ng roster nila. Meron pang di ba? Buddy Hield, Harrison Barnes. Pero hindi sila nananalo. Kasalanan kaya ito ni Luke Walton?
hindi ako sure eh. Right now, they are... Ano ba to? 2-2 ba to? Then, nung araw na yan, 2 games, 2 wins and 2 losses sila. So, you have Harrison Barnes, De'Aaron Fox, yung Tyrese Halliburton. Gusto ko to eh, nung rookie pa lang. Ay, last year pa lang. Tapos, yun,
Sabi
Buddy
ng
Hield.
NBA 2K22, same daw yan. Same prototype as Klay Thompson.
Oh,
Nag-create ako ng my player ko. Daw ako, in the same mode as Tyler Halliburton and Klay Thompson.
hanip. Two-way player.
Oh, two-way player.
Yan, and then, also, Thursday kahapon, Nets versus Heat. Tinambakan ng Heat yung Nets. Grabe. Ganda ng depensa ng Heat. Maganda yung ball rotation. Tapos yun nga, si Harden, nagsastruggle sa bagong rules. Kasi yung mga tipong drive niya na dating may foul ngayon, wala na. And may sinabi si KD noon na, namimiss namin si Kyrie, yung mga pwede niyang gawin sa court nung
Ayan na. Sisimula na yan.
Okay.
Basta nagsalita na si KD, naku.
So, ngayon, Friday, Knicks versus Bulls. After today, matindi na yung schedule ng Bulls. So, you have Knicks, di ba? Wait lang.
Touching yung moment ni Joakim Noah kanina. Parang Bulls ambassador siya.
Nandun siya eh. In-honor lahat ng mga former Bulls na nandun eh. Yung si Thibodeau, Derrick Rose, Taj Gibson. Yan. Kasi nga naman matindi.
New York is the new Chicago, di ba?
Oo. So yan, yung schedule ng Bulls. You have Knicks. Tapos sa Sunday, Jazz.
Jazz pa rin yan. 5-0.
Oo. Jazz, Celtics, 2 Sixers, Nets, Mavs, Warriors, Clippers, Lakers, Blazers, tas Nuggets. So parang 3 weeks ng 3 weeks ng patayan.
Oo. Pero manalo lang sila dyan ng kahit 5?
Parang statement win na yun.
Oo. Mga playoff teams yung kalaban nila, tapos manalo ka ng 5 doon. Parang it's a testament na gumagana yung system ngayon sa kanila.
Yan. So, si Zach LaVine may parang may hand injury. Hindi ko alam kung thumb yun. O kaya
Hindi siya
kanina,
makakapag mahirap yun.
slam dunk.
Oo.
Tsaka kaya kanina, nung medyo fourth quarter, parang 6 minutes na lang, doon siya pinasok. So, parang ang tagal niya nawala. So, siguro, binabudget nila yung kamay.
Load management.
Oo, parang.
Pero
Si Julius Randle.
maganda sa roster nila eh. Pwedeng mag-replace sa niya si DeMar or si Caruso eh.
Yan nga. May flexibility sila ngayon.
Baka dahil din dun, kaya hindi siya pinasok ng parang masakit coach eh. Sige, pahinga ka muna, diba?
Pwede rin. Pero yun nga kasi parang critical moments na lamang na ng 8 halos yung Knicks nun eh. So nahirapan sila humabol. Dikit yung laban eh. Parang ano ba yun? Yun, ang final score is 104-103. So parang nakahabol yung Bulls nung pumasok na si LaVine. Tapos yung last play, dinesign kay DeRozan kaso na-mintes niya yung si RJ Barrett yung bumantay.
Yun si RJ Barrett yung iniintay natin pumutok.
And hopefully this year. Kaso ang mangyari sa Knicks kasi parang sila, mananalo sila dahil balance scoring sila. At si Julius Randle talaga yung
Julius Randle. All-star deserve naman talaga niya.
Yes. Kanina nag-struggle siya, parang 11 points lang pero triple-double. And then, ito, masakit. GSW tsaka Memphis. Ang ganda ng laban. Ang laro nila kanina parang ano yung play-in game last season. Parang ganun dikit. Hindi ko alam kung napanood mo. Napanood mo ba?
Hindi. Pero I've read.
Oo. Yun. So,
Lamang daw
nag-OT.
ng 20 Golden State natalo pa.
Ang napanood ko na kasi yung fourth quarter na. Dikit
Pero
lang.
yun
Siguro.
na. Lamang sila throughout the game, tapos natalo na nung ano. Nag-cheap note si Ja Morant eh.
Oh, grabe. Meron siya doon yung final play, yung parang nag-drive siya, tapos spin move. Spin move kay Wiggins, tapos layup. Yun yung parang parang dagger. And then, yun nga, kasi ang problema, kung mababantayan mo si Steph. Kasi ang gumagana sa Warriors ngayon yung lahat nakaka-shoot. Diba? Si Jordan Poole, Damian Lee. Pag nag-struggle yung iba, yan, may hirapan si Steph bit-bitin. Anyway, first loss pa lang naman ng GSW. And then, yan, yung Utah versus Houston, yun nga, Filipino Heritage Night. Sarap nung feeling kapag nakikita mo yung Philippine flag sa NBA Arena.
Pinoy pride.
No. And then, Washington versus Atlanta, panalo yung Washington. Balance scoring. Ito, gumawa si Kuzma. Parang 4 silang starters, 20 plus points. Tapos nag-struggle si Trae Young.
Naka-20 si Kuzma?
No, 20 plus. It's one of those moments.
Sige, tingnan natin ulit next week.
Alright.
Kapag,
that's it.
Kapag naka-20 ka pa rin, we wouldn't give you any more flag.
Oo nga. So yun ang games from Monday to Friday.
Yun, since we've already discussed the games, let's discuss our new segment coming from last week, our what if segment. So what's the question for the week?
Yan. So ito yung bago naming segment. What if? So
Not to be confused with the Disney Plus show.
Okay. DNP exclusive yung what if. Iba naman basketball. What if Shaq didn't leave the Lakers? Sinabihan ni Charles San Juan. Shoutout kay Charles. Office mate
Shout
yan
out
sa
Charles.
Yan. So, konting background lang. Pinanood ko, ang ni-reference ko dito yung pinanood ko yung one-on-one interview or one-on-one conversation ni Shaq tsaka ni Kobe. Parang 2018 yata yan sa TNT. Players only. Yan, nag-uusap sila. Tapos, yung tanong mo last week kung kailan si Shaq pumunta ng LA. 96 nga. 96. Humihingi siya ng 150 million sa Orlando. That time, mabigat pa yon. At one point, na si Jerry West na si Lakers pa nun siya pa yung parang front office. Kasama sa front office ng Lakers. Tinawagan niya si Shaq. Sabi niya, siyempre English. Parang inavera niya ng
Inunahan mo ako.
Sabi niya parang, Shaq, hindi namin kaya 150. But we can give you 120. 120. So, nung nag-meeting na, pinakita ni Jerry West yung papel. Tapos nakita ni Shaq pag ang dami daw 0, 120 tapos 0 0 0 0. Ganyan. So, yun, pero na siya kagad, wala nang kabog-kabog. Parang tsaka pag si Jerry West daw kumausap sa'yo, parang oo ka na lang kasi NBA logo yun Pirma. Tapos habang pumipirma siya, sinasabi niya pa kay Shaq, we got this guy from Charlotte Hornets. His name is Kobe Bryant. You're gonna win championships. Hindi niya pinansin. Parang pirma lang siya. Pera na kasi yun Nakakatawa nun, Kobe for Vladi Divac, yung trade na yun And then, fast forward, well, they had their...
Lopsided pa yun.
Ha?
Lugi pa Lopsided yun. Lugi LA dun Kasi, Vladi was going to his prime nun
Oo nga Sila Van Exel, diba? Eddie Jones. Yan yun yung Lakers nun So parang, ewan ko, kung ano nakita ni Jerry West, magaling si Jerry West sa ganun Siya yung nag-originate nung Durant to Warriors. Tapos siya rin tong
Kawhi to Clippers.
Yan. Siya rin yan ewan ko lang, medyo minamalas lang Clippers ngayon. So anyway, going back. may struggle yung Lakers. 96 to 99, nag-struggle sila, frustrating, ganyan. And then, Phil Jackson took over. Nung first championship, first versus Indiana yata yun. Parang game 4, nag-foul out si Shaq. Tapos si Kobe na yung nag-take over. So, and then nag 3-1 sila nun. Pag-uwi ng Staples, yun, nakuha nila yung first championship. So, nung the following year, parang si Shaq, may tendency siyang tamarin. Siyempre, nag-champion
Hindi,
na
tamad
ako.
siya talaga.
Yun. Nag-champion na, ganyan. Parang, inayaan na niya yung mga teammates niya. Sige, mag-practice kayo dyan. Ako, I'll find my rhythm once nasa season na. Parang ganun. But nung nagsimula yung away nila ni Kobe. Tapos yun, nung fast forward to 2002, di ba? Kobe for Vlade Divac. Nung 2002 playoffs na nagkita sila ng Kings tsaka Lakers. Naalala mo ba yun? Yung Robert Horry shot?
Oo.
Yun. Si Vlade Divac, yung play na yun, drumive si Kobe. Mintes.
Oo.
Tapos
Si
nakuha ni
Vlade
Shaq.
nag-top. Oo.
Nakuha
Nag-top
ni
pa
Shaq.
talikod.
Oo. Nakuha ni Shaq. Pinotback niya, Mintes. Tapos si Vlade, tinapik niya.
Hindi, naman, in Vladdy's defense, kung kahit ako rin at that moment, ganun din gagawin ko kasi everyone was inside the paint. So kung hindi ko man makuha yung rebound, itatap ko palabas. It just so happened na Big Shot Bob was there.
The right place at the right time.
Oo.
Grabe. Nung napanood ko yun nung medyo kabataan ko. Parang,
High school tayo nun.
nararamdaman ko talaga hindi matatalo Lakers nun kasi defending champion sila tapos 2-1. So parang imposible naman mag 3-1. Yun. Yun nga, 2-2 nga. And then, yun. 2003, medyo lumaki yung gap nila ni Shaq at ni Kobe. Medyo may lumalabas na sa media na kung ano-anong mga pinagsasabi nila sa isa't isa. 2003, natalo sila sa Spurs, ang Lakers. Hindi ko lang kung bakit. Basta 5th seed yung 5th seed yung Lakers. Tapos Spurs yung nag-champion. And then 2004, yung finals nila versus Detroit. Si Kobe na mismo umamin na parang bukod dun sa mga mga drop play, yung screen play nila Rip Hamilton na hindi nila mapigilan. Yung pag binibitbit ng guard ng Lakers yung bola or probably Derek Fisher, nagano kagad, may double team kagad sa taas sa may 3-point area para hindi na ma-feed yung low post kay Shaq. So, inangat nila yung pressure yun. Nahirapan mag-adjust yung Lakers. Then, sabi ni Kobe, siya may kasalanan. And also, si Chauncey, ang galing ni Chauncey Billups nun.
Oh, prime Chauncey yun eh. It was at the peak of his career eh.
Yeah.
Tsaka, Larry Brown din yun. Kasi Larry Brown is magaling siya with established stars. He's not the coach to develop players. So kung okay na yung team nyo, parang hahanapin niya yung best plays to maximize everyone's talents eh. Kasi di ba, though nag-all-star sila, pero they were not in the level as Tim Duncan, Shaq, di ba? Undrafted Ben Wallace, tas Rashid Wallace, alam mo naman na problem child yun ng Portland. Tapos Station Prince, di ba? Parang who that player pa siya nun eh.
Agree.
Tapos Rip Hamilton, parang he was just up and coming. Si Chauncey lang talaga yung parang established star nun eh.
Oo.
Di ba?
Kaya nga. So yun. So going back to the question, what if hindi umalis si Shaq? I think, which is debatable, probably two more championships, pero hindi rin hindi rin consecutive para palagay ko.
Ako answer ko doon, kung hindi umalis si Shaq, aalis si Kobe. Kasi na yun eh, parang it's a bomb waiting to explode na. Kasi grabe na yung clash nila eh. Sabi ni Shaq, this is my team. Kobe, this is my team. Diba? So one way or the other, hindi magpapatalo. May isa't isang aalis doon. It would have been a different history, yes, I think pwede pa na mag-champion LA noon even without Kobe. I mean, not to hate on Kobe, kasi that was the ano eh, Shaq was at his peak. Wala pang ano eh, wala pa nakaka-defend kay Shaq ng one-on-one nun eh. Hindi pa naman, it was a different era din. Wala pa nung haka-Shaq, wala pang haka-Shaq nun halos, di ba? Diba? So siguro nakakatalo lang sa kanila yung, siguro everyone will adapt dun sa ginawa ng Pistons, trap before even it even gets to the post. Pero even if Kobe would have left, they would have gotten another star, whoever that is, diba?
Yun nga.
So yun sa akin, I agree na they would have had, or they would have maybe 1 or 2 championship runs. I'm not sure if they would have won. Pero yeah, what I believe is Kobe would have left.
Maging iba yung narrative, no?
Oo.
Yeah.
Ikaw, what do
Yeah,
you think?
nga. So, kasi ang laki nung ano eh. Well, sabi ni Charles, apat daw. Well, kasi Lakers yun. So, ako, siguro, kaya dahil, yun nga, isipin mo si Shaq, pinalitan niya yung rules di ba? Parang, naiba yung rules. And then, dominant. Pero ang inisip ko rin kasi doon, kung hihingi si Shaq, kasi hihingi si Shaq ng malaking pera nun eh. O parang mahirapan ang Lakers na to surround him with the supporting cast.
I think we might be wrong on the championship run. Kasi ito yung ito yung roster nila ng 2003-2004.
Okay.
Kobe, Maurice Carter, Brian Cook, Derek Fisher, Rick Fox, Devon George, Horace Grant, Karl Malone. Ito, Stanislav Medvedenko. Tapos Shaq, Janero Pargo, Gary Payton, Kareem Rush, Brian Russell, Jamal Sampson. Si Coach Ime Udoka and Coach Luke Walton. So parang,
natalo sila sa Spurs eh.
They were at their decline na eh. Yung twilight na ng careers karamihan nito, wala silang young stars eh. And the NBA was in a transition at that point eh. Kasi di ba dumating na sina LeBron, sina Carmelo. So yeah, we might be wrong that there might be a championship run.
Okay.
Due to just to the transition of NBA.
Okay. So I think well ako inisip ko pa rin probably 2. Pero hindi siya consecutive. Kasi naisip ko yun nga, nanalo si Shaq noong 2006, tapos nanalo si Kobe noong 09-10. Ang thing ko lang is, well, yun nga. Pero parang na rin eh. Parang mas maganda na rin na ganun yung nangyari, na umalis si Shaq. Nakabuti sa Lakers eh. I think.
Tsaka imagine, di ba, the year after, or the year after nga yata. Remember, LeBron carried Cavs versus San Antonio.
Sa 2007.
Di ba? So there was parang a changing a passing of torch eh.
Diba? Yan nga.
Tsaka nag-decline na rin si Shaq after that year. Naging consistent na yung injuries niya. Though he won with Miami, di ba? Pero he wasn't able to play through the full season, di ba?
Noong 2006, sinagip siya ni Dwayne Wade at ni
Yun
Gary
nga,
Payton ng finals.
Di ba? Just imagine kung hindi siya umalis ng LA. So, ganun din mangyayari, di ba?
Okay.
So, yun.
So that's
Anything,
it for...
okay. So, yeah, that's our what if for the week.
Alright. Salamat, Charles.
Thank you, Charles. So, for other listeners or to those watching in Facebook, if you have any questions in mind, something similar to the questions na what do you think would have changed NBA history, just send us the question, comment on our Facebook page or message us. And we'll discuss that on the next episodes.
All right.
Ito na yung favorite segment ko naman.
Ito talaga shoutout kay Facundo Campazzo for Dahil sa'yo, nakabuo kami ng segment.
Uh,
Yan. Our next segment is Who Dat?
who that?
Right, for this week, our Who Dat is... I hope makuha ko yung tamang picture. Who Dat player of the week is Evan Mobley. Yan. Kita mo naman si Evan Mobley.
Hindi. Yung drive
Hindi
mo
pa
yung
rin.
nakikita ko. Folder mo.
Oo, isa pa.
Yan.
Yan. Grabe. So, ito I think siguro kung medyo nanonood ka ng draft, ano kasi siya third pick ng Cleveland Cavaliers ng 2021 NBA draft. Well, this year. Siya yun. Tapos, yun nga, born June 18, 2001. Naglaro siya college basketball, USC Trojans.
2001. Tandaan na natin.
Oo nga eh. Hang on. Tapos ano siya, 7 feet pare.
So
Haba.
he has the blueprint, Kevin Durant blueprint.
Oh. Although hindi pa, syempre, dahil rookie, expect mo hindi pa polished yung moves. Pero may medyo okay siya sa scoring. 12 points, around 12 points, 14 points, 10 rebounds. Kasi ang haba eh. Parang mas mahaba pa siya dun sa Memphis, si Jaren Jackson. And
Can we maybe, kaya ba? Let's try to YouTube.
Mga highlights niya.
Oo. Try mo nga kung meron. Or like mixtape niya nung college.
Sige. Quick lang. This week nakita ko siya maglaro eh. Mobley.
When you had me see this picture, una ko talaga naisip Busy Bone eh.
Pwede. Ito, may mga konti akong highlights. And hopefully, makatulong talaga siya sa Cavs.
What's got to give this Cleveland team a lot of credit from this perspective is that they had two quality wins, great wins against playoff caliber teams, one being the Nuggets, and they didn't rest on that.
Ganda nung play, wala siyang bantay.
Garland lobs to Mobley.
That's too tall for him. Back the other way, George flirts with the defense, and he flushes it in. 82-7.
Snatch those prior three quarters right.
Bernard take advantage here. Stymied inside, and the Clippers give it away 10 turnovers now. Sexton sandwiching between two would-be defenders.
Si Sexton na yan.
Based on that, parang how critics would say, Mobley has some upside to him. He has potential because of his length. Siguro pareho sila ni Lauri Markkanen. Over time, they would gel, diba?
Nag-improve.
Pero kailangan niya mag-bulk up on his weight. Payat niya.
Parang si Bol, di ba?
Oo.
So, right now, he's averaging 13.8 points, 8.6 rebounds. So, not bad for a rookie.
Decent, Not rookie of the year levels, pero solid contributor.
Pero isipin mo, so far, wala pang well, si Jalen Green. Pero si Jalen Green, mga ganun din average eh. Unless, pumutok siya ng mga 20, 25 points.
Pero
right
the
now, wala pang
difference is
definitive.
kumbaga, priority ng Houston si Jalen Green eh. He's developing him eh. So that I think he has more chances of being Rookie of the Year based on the minutes, di ba? Unlike
wala
this
pa si
guy.
Cade Cunningham.
Kasi ang tangkad nila, ang daming malalaki sa Cleveland eh. You have Kevin Love.
Jarrett Allen.
Oh, Jarrett Allen, di ba?
Laurie Markkinen.
Yun yung mga kaagaw niya sa position niya eh. So I think he's still a developmental player siguro ng Cleveland for now.
Yeah.
So he's our who that player for this year.
Evan.
Tingnan natin kung where his career goes.
Okay. Evan Mobley.
Parang Facundo Campazzo has started has set the standards for unknown players eh.
Critical yung role mo sa playoffs, di ba?
So I think who that player again for last week? The one from the Bucks?
Si
The Bruiser?
Nahirapan ako yung pangalan niya eh.
Mau something yun, di ba?
Si Sandro Mamok Kelashvili.
Ayun, Mamok yeah, whatever his name is. Kasi for sure, papasok ng playoffs ang Bucks. So if he has significant minutes, barring no injury sa roster ng Bucks, we might see him as a breakout player for the year. So, pwede pala natin gawin yun, award at the end of the NBA season, no? Yung top who that player natin, di ba? Who had made a difference for the year, di ba?
Pwede.
So, let's be on the lookout.
Yan. So, salamat sa mga unknown players. Kasi parang silang cocoon to a butterfly.
Yeah! So that leaves us to the final segment of the night, which is our top 5 plays for the week.
Actually, weirdo na ako sa NBA.com. Minsan bibigyan niya ako top 5, minsan top 10. So ngayon, top 10 bibigyan niya sa akin for today. Yung mga top 10 plays.
Alam ko na, sinipag yung videographer nila. Last week tamad.
Mag-email nga ako.
Or baka bias lang siya. Mas maraming favorite games siya this week.
So, ayan. Top 10 plays for today.
Top 10 plays. Starting with number 10. Trae Young as the inbounder on the baseline finds John Collins flying in from the corner for the alley-oop slam. Number 9. DeJounte Murray thinks he has the layup, but Maxi Kleber slides over and comes up with the rejection. Just one of his 6 he had on the night. Number 8. Joel Embiid outside on the wing uses the shot fake to lose his man, and Embiid takes it to the rack for the jam. Embiid. Number 7. A loose ball ends up in the hands of Alex Caruso, and he makes a quick, tough pass ahead to Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball with the easy dunk in transition. Number 6. Trae Young driving, can't get it to go, but that doesn't matter to Cam Reddish as he skies in to clean up the mess with the emphatic putback slam. Reddish with the dunk.
And with the roar.
Number 5. Another putback dunk, but this one just barely beats the buzzer. Eric Gordon drives, but Alperon Şengün throws it down with 0.3 seconds left on the clock.
Iniisip ko rin yan kanina eh.
Shen?
Number 4. Stephen Curry in his bag of tricks on the wing as he pulls up from 3 from 1 foot. Not every day that you see the runner from beyond the arc, but Curry drills it and can't believe it himself.
Diba? Sabi nung
Number 3. Sixers running the break 3-on-1, and Tyrese Maxey goes behind the back to feed Tobias Harris for the easy slam. Defense to offense for the Sixers on this fast break, and a dime from Maxey.
Simple.
Number 2.
Number 3.
Caruso back as he gets the ball inside and finds a cutting Zach LaVine with a no-look dish for the flush.
Caruso.
And number 1. Bradley Beal catches the ball on the baseline and sends Bogdanovich through the spin cycle, drops him to the floor. Beal finishes right at the rim with the easy scoop.
Mas
And
maganda
that'll
number
do
2.
it for our top 10 plays.
Naging number 1 lang yun kasi bumagsak yung defender niya.
Oo nga. Mas gusto ko nga yung kay Steph eh.
O dapat yun ang number 3, no? Kesa yung sa dunk nung who's that guy again? Basta yun. So before we go, we would like to announce an upcoming segment. Zach and I have discussed this. We might, we would be including a guest to our weekly show next month. So yung guests namin, of course, would be coming from you guys. So send us a DM if you would like to appear on the show. Kasi nga, again, Did Not Play is an avenue for fans to talk about basketball. So it would be best na sama kayo sa amin, di ba? Usap tayo.
Baga, spreading the experience.
Yun. So hopefully our plan is to get like twice a month na guest co-host namin for Did Not Play.
Yun. So, abang-abang na lang sa DMs.
So yun. So any final words for tonight's episode?
Wala naman. Magpa-plug lang ako.
Go.
Wait. Siyempre, yung mga nakakatulong sa atin at patuloy na tumutulong.
Sabi nga nila, thank you for the love.
Yan. So, plug ko lang yung dad ko, Shine JG Nera Training Consultants. Going on for 13 years. And if you have further inquiries, just shoot us an email or send a DM. And also City of Dreams Manila.
Yan!
For the continued support. And just play it safe. Play in City of Dreams Manila.
Did Not Play live from City of Dreams, baby.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully, mag-ease up na talaga yung
Restrictions.
Pandemic restrictions na we would be more comfortable to go out. And hopefully, makasama ko na rin si Zach kahit isang episode lang siguro next year. Live from City of Dreams. Shout out, guys.
Shout out. Yan. Ikaw, may plug ka?
Usual lang din. For any geek stuff, head over to Flip Geeks Facebook page or flipgeeks.com. Yun lang.
Alright. So, again, my name is Zach Nera.
And my name is Louis Villanueva.
And this is Did Not Play.
Because not playing might be a great thing.
Thank you very much.
Paalam!